You can see everybody except for one. It's over on this side of the puddle.
It's big.
Did some mix and match.
Yeah.
Pipe.
Are you keeping guard?
Yeah, watching all of nothing happening.
Yeah, making sure no one comes into our sight, girl.
You got something.
I did. Right before we left, I got a package delivered. Of course, the dogs think it's a bark box or treats for them or something. And it is not.
No, it's nothing for them.
This is something that Mike showed me, basically. I didn't even know they existed. They are Carhartt leggings.
With pockets.
Yes.
I know you've always complained about girl clothes and their lack of pockets.
Yeah, so I don't know if these will fit. My sizing is always kind of off. So it's difficult for me to buy clothes without trying it on. So I guess getting it from Amazon, it's easy because you can return it pretty much anywhere.
Oh, it's so easy to return.
So
Now, there's a handful of people that are anti-Carhartt, but
yeah,
not me. I mean, like, Carhartt,
yeah.
Carhartt. My winter hat that I don't have on right now is Carhartt.
Yeah.
Oh, look at here.
Yep.
Carhartt.
Socks. Now his jeans and boots are Ariat, so he's not completely 100%
No.
Carhartt head to toe.
No, these are actually the Ariat work jeans, which are super, super nice.
Yeah, and they're also super, super expensive.
It's about $100 a pair.
Yeah. So I also got a couple of, you wouldn't believe it, but these are bathing suits in these very tiny packages.
Are those bikinis?
Yes, they are
Okay.
bikinis, and I don't know if they'll fit because clearly I am not sized top to bottom. I'm a small on top and a large on bottom, so it's very difficult for me to buy clothing. So I'm going to try these on and see how they look.
What do you think?
Well, they fit. They were a little tough. You wouldn't know it, but, you know, it's loose up here, but I could barely get it over my hips and booty back here. I'm just built a little different than most people. So I ordered a size up. These are a medium. And they say it's like size 8 to 10 for women's, which I don't wear in like jeans, but
Well,
like these I do.
Even my stuff in a Carhartt, like a shirt, I always wear a large, but in a Carhartt I wear medium.
That's true, but mine's the opposite. Mine's up, yours is down.
Yeah.
But I mean, they have some nice pockets, so
Yeah.
that's nice. I mean, I can move in them. So, what do you think?
I think they look good.
I got pockets to like hold stuff, and the knees are built up so you can like, you know.
Well, that's the
be
problem
on
I
your
had
knees.
with all my Ariat jeans. I was ripping the knees out of them.
Yeah,
And so far, these work jeans have held up so far.
yeah. So my knees will be nice and protected.
Why would you need knee padding?
I don't know. Why did yours rip out?
Comment below.
These are all questions that people need answers to.
Did some mix and match.
Yeah, I liked this top. I don't really know why, because it was just like a different crisscross design. Mike tied it. He attempted to tie it in the back.
That thing was dumb.
Yeah, it was hard for him to tie a bow, apparently. I got bright blue, and they are a tad bit small. It's kind of my behind is eating it a little bit, but it is what it is. Overall, I like it. I do have the matching, just a regular blue top to go with this if I want, or mix and match because I have black bottoms too and other colors and stuff. But
Now, if the weather would just get nice, you could go to the beach because there is a beach here.
yeah,
But the low tonight's 48. So, ain't happening, is it?
no, not unless I lose a dare. So
If you'd like to see Lynn go in the water when it's 50 degrees outside, leave a thumbs up.
She's over here living her best life, sticking her head out the window.
Well, it's nice and sunny out today and quite breezy, of course. And walked out to check out our fire ring, hoping to have a fire, and it looks like it's still pretty flooded. Hoping the wind will help dry it out, though.
Well, listen when I walk.
Yeah, oh, I can see all the water glistening through the glass, so it is what it is. This is spring in Ohio. I think this is the trail opening. One of the trail
We
openings.
didn't bring our kayak.
No. I didn't know we would need waders. I mean, I knew it would be wet, but
Oh, it's getting really squishy right here.
I mean, we got our waterproof hiking boots on, but that is way deeper than our hiking boots. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Well, we walked to a connector to see if it would be any drier, and we are met with lots of water along the way. Well, at least this portion, it's out in the open, of course, but it's pretty dry.
Yeah, it's dry enough to walk on it.
Yeah.
You can see everybody except for one. It's over on this side of the puddle.
Big.
Come on, you gotta get a running start.
Should I do
I did that side right there. That's the side I did. You better run.
I'm gonna get my pants really dirty.
You better run. Jump hard. See, you did it.
Man, that was an adrenaline rush. Well, we made it across that puddle, and now we're in a big, long puddle.
This is not a good idea.
Whose idea was this?
Piper.
Piper's idea for sure. Look at her. She's the only one excited about it. Piper. She sees something and she's clearly being crazy.
It's not getting any better. You're gonna get wet feet. Oh man. Come on.
Woo! Okay.
There was a stick I stepped on right in front of you.
Okay.
And then I landed on this. Make this even more complicated. Let's see if I can do
Ooh. Make a bridge. Okay. Oh, shoot.
this. You gotta step further up on the bridge. There.
Oh, yeah. Whew.
This way, fight.
It's quite damp out here today. I'm really happy that these boots are waterproof right about now.
I think we're in the clear.
Yeah. Yeah, we're at the very front of the park now. There's our office. A little gardener sneak. Keep going, little guy. Make it across the road. I don't want you to get run over. Go in the grass. Keep going. There we go. You can stay there. Don't come back out on the road. Did you see that snake guy? Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. And there we got Mike out there with our shovel.
Building a drain.
A drain, a little trench for it to find its way elsewhere so we can have a campfire. okay? Come here. I'm trying to show something.
I fared pretty well, considering how wet that trail was.
Yeah, and how much we had to ford the river.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Mine's all the way. Wow.
Well, since you're wearing yellow, you can really see.
Yeah, I really didn't think this through. I didn't think ahead, but I don't think there's there's a little on the back.
Yeah. So I probably have a lot more on my jeans than I realize.
Yeah, probably.
Chicken looks good. And corn.
Yeah, we got corn and shells and cheese.
That's a big thing of shells and cheese.
It was a jumbo, but it's what I had, or value size. And I figured you wouldn't be mad because then you could have leftovers for breakfast.
Was it a value for its size?
Apparently, yes. It was quite the value.
And right on cue, we want to talk. Dog drinks water.
Yep, every time.
Thank you, guy.
You're welcome.
Normally we start a fire with the torch, but we're going to try using those fire plugs. So we're kind of going old school a little bit.
Just a tad.
Here's the fire plug. We got this whole bag of them.
Yeah.
They say they're waterproof. I'd say we test that in theory.
It has been really wet out. Actually, our fire ring still has water in it, but Mike wanted to take it a step further.
Let's see how waterproof it is.
Okay. I'd say that's
It's pretty well soaked, right?
yeah. That's soaked for
And
sure.
then you're supposed to bend it in half.
Bend it back and forth in half until it like breaks apart.
Right, that like loosens it up, I guess.
Yeah, just keep breaking it in half. Yep, and those are the fibers that are supposed to be able to be lit.
It's supposed to burn for 5 minutes.
So it ends up looking kind of like cotton in a way.
Burning.
Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. No. But look at the fire. You barking over the impressive fire we got going? Look at that.
We've been feeding it little sticks and
Yeah,
stuff,
little.
but it's going.
Yeah, it's popping. It's getting bigger.
This is the wood that I split with my little electric, like 6.5 ton log splitter.
It is. This is actually the first time we've been trying to burn this wood, so we were kind of
go. It's going.
Yeah, we weren't sure if it would burn well or not, and I'd say that's a great success. Here's the package again, and as you can see, it is actually made in Colorado.
It's handmade.
Handmade in Colorado. So if you guys are interested in this, I mean, it worked out really well for Mike pouring some of my water over it and then lighting it on fire. I highly suggest this. We'll put a link in the description if you guys are interested. Are you stuck, guy? Looks like, yo, stuck. Gooey. Yep, you're all wrapped around, see? There you go, good boy. Oh, good boy. Okay, come on, this way. See? There you go. Oh, there's a good boy.
People have asked us in the past, like, what's a good walkie-talkie to use while you're at the campground? And typically, I would say just go to Walmart and get those bubble pack FRS radios because they're inexpensive and they work. And people have seen us using these in our videos and asked us what these are. These are not your run-of-the-mill FRS radio you're going to pick up from Walmart. These are Motorola, which, I mean, you can get Motorola FRS radios, but the difference is that these work on the 900 megahertz band. doesn't mean much to most people.
Yeah, I'm like, what's that mean?
So FRS operates around like 460 megahertz, and this is 900 megahertz. So typically, not to get super nerdy, 900 megahertz, 1 watt will cover about 75% of the distance that a 1 watt FRS radio would cover. The difference is that this uses a frequency hopping technology. So what we say to each other is private. People can't listen to what we're saying. So these are digital, and while you're transmitting, it's constantly switching or hopping frequencies in the 900 megahertz band. So like every half a second, it's jumping to a new frequency. So even if you had a scanner and you're listening on a 900 megahertz frequency, you might catch just a blip of what we're saying, but it's encoded in digital, so it just kind of sounds like data transmission.
Okay.
These only have 2 channels. They come with a holster. It's a pretty decent Kydex holster with good retention. Doesn't go anywhere. And they're super loud too. I mean,
they are
if
loud.
you turn the volume up, they are super, super loud. These are like business grade radios. And what I had to get used to at first is when you go to transmit to each other, you have a 4-digit profile ID number, I guess. You can set your own 4-digit number. That way you can have 2 radios or 100 radios, and as long as you set the same 4-digit profile number, they will all talk to each other. If I have a 4-digit number and our neighbor has a same set of radios and they have a different 4-digit number, we'll never interfere with each other.
Oh, okay.
Even though we are both on channel 1, you're not going to talk over each other or interfere. We won't be able to eavesdrop on what other people are saying. They won't hear us. When you turn these on,
Battery level high, channel 1.
tells you the battery level, what channel you're on.
Battery level high, channel 1.
So when you go to transmit, you have to wait for the permit tone, I guess they call it, because it will tell you if the other radio is in range.
Okay.
So when you'll hear a chirp when you hit the press to talk button, that means it's successfully connected from one radio to the other. If we turn this radio off and you go try to transmit, that tells you are not within range of the other radio.
Okay.
As far as the coverage area, I think we might have had a mile, but we really haven't tried to see how far we can go with them. We can successfully talk from one end of the campground to the other end of the campground, and that's what we bought them for. We didn't try to talk like a county away from each other. The cost.
Yes. What do these bad boys cost?
Well, I mean, you look at it, and for its size,
It's very small.
and what it is, I mean, if you didn't know any better, you'd just think I can go to Walmart and get a set of these, right? Shipped to our door for 2 radios, I think was around just under $470. They're super, super, super nice, and the fact that you can turn the volume all the way up and it's blasting loud and the audio doesn't distort, it lets you know if you're in range of each other, and it's completely private communications. I like it.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. They have worked well. So, I mean, if you can afford these types of radios, I do highly suggest them.
We can put a link in the description if you want to buy them. I highly recommend them. Now, like I said earlier, if you're just going to have like your kids running around playing, then buy the cheap radios.
Yeah, if these are not children's toys, if you want the children's toys, please go just buy them from Walmart.
Because I would hate to see a set of $400 radios get broken or busted. But
yeah.
We bought them really for if we have to run around the campground looking for a different campsite, or if we disconnect the Jeep and Lynn is chasing or something.
Yep.
Then that's what we bought them for.
Yep. So overall, I'd say they were a good buy.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Another bright, beautiful, blue sky, sunny day. We are getting ready to leave. One of the nice things things about the way that we camp very minimalistic is that there's literally nothing outside that needs to be picked up. After we grilled, we put the grill away before we went to bed. All of the firewood was burned up. Didn't even put the dog chains out because chances are they would have just pulled them right out of the ground because it was so wet. So actually, we prefer to be minimal campers. What do you guys like? Do you guys like to set it up like it's your house and backyard, or do you like to keep it minimal like us? This trip was kind of a wet one, but we made the best of it, and it actually ended up weather-wise being not too bad. So we're gonna head off to the next place and catch you guys later.